I'm Dr. Thompson Akwo, Ntuba, the Chief Editor of Health and Development Magazine. I continue to do Dr. Ntuba Speaks, and I want to tell you that we are very disheartened and heartbroken over the statements of Donald Trump at the United Nations. How could a president of a nation that constantly suffers from disasters and all those things like Katrina and wildfires that affect mostly minorities, and that like Katrina that the Republican Party failed so badly in New Orleans, all consequent of global warming. And then, I understand because, there's no DR in front of Donald Trump's name. He didn't spend up to long time in the university or medical school like me, and so I understand those things that he's saying, but I am saying this to you that be cautious with those things that were said at the United Nations General Assembly. In Cameroon, the satanic control, as the Bible says, that the spirit of control is the spirit of witchcraft. The witchcraft now is in full gear as people have decided that they own Cameroon. They go to occultic societies in France and in America and every places, as they call it, mon pays, mon pays. And of course, they give your country and all of you in sacrifice, and they use your blood in order to be life presidents. Yeah, as they have looted the country and then give some of your taxpayers money for guns and bombs to the Abulu Betie Wondo people and so-called fake SDOs and governors that they appoint and deals that they put into your communities that usurp the positions of elected mayors. And so they use them with the fake young people who come from those military places that they use. They give them guns and they kill themselves and yourselves like idiots. How can somebody who could not function when he came to the USA last, he looked like somebody who is mentally senile and, an imbecile, say that he's capable? No, he's not the one, as some people are saying. It's all those killers, the Bulu Betie Wondos, and all those thieves that are addressed in Washington, D.C. They are the ones behind it with his wife and his children. But I think that their days are over. Well, the games at the United Nations continue, even though the 54 African countries think that they are fighting a force, but they forget that the United Nations wasn't created by them. It was created by those who created it for their own purposes. That is why they never put them in their Security Council. And all that noise about Security Council is unfortunate because the G7 is there and they can do nothing about it. Netanyahu was disgraced at the United Nations when he came to present his August 2025 speech, and most of the diplomats and leaders of the different associations and countries just walk out on him because he will not listen. He will not listen. He enjoys the killing and the destruction in Gaza. Yeah, when everybody knows that October was wrong and that Hamas wasn't supposed to do what he did. But all those people whose property is being destroyed and lives have been destroyed, they are not responsible. They are not Hamas. It is a fool who will not be strategic and direct his fight against those who committed crime against them. And they do that, unfortunately, in the name of the God that they know nothing about.